Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, I'm Sage, and if you are not new, well, thank you so much for joining me again today. Um, I'm going to be talking a little bit about my thoughts and my feelings on Hurricane Harvey. If some of you guys don't know, I actually live in the Houston area. I live in between the hardest parts. So I live like 10 minutes away from downtown Houston and maybe like 10 minutes away from Pearland. So, oh my God, did you hear that? Wow. Anyway, I'm eating hot chips. That's probably why. But, you know, um, I really, appreciate, the thoughts and the prayers that a lot of people from different parts of the state or the country or whatever, rather, they're sending their condolences, their apologies, and I really do. I really appreciate that. It takes a lot for somebody to put their selfishness aside to help somebody else, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the ones who, come from different states or different cities, rather, in within Texas, and even from Mexico. They're bringing their boats and their stuff to rescue a lot of people who couldn't be, who are still waiting, for rescue, and it really, it really makes me happy that we're putting our differences aside and going to help people, for the greater good, and it really makes me happy. All my condolences go to the ones who lost their loved ones, who lost their children, and I'm talking about like 5 and 6 year olds, losing their lives, trying to be rescued, or being trapped, in their house or within their car. And, my deepest condolences go to those families, who have lost, pretty much everything, including family members. And it's very sad. It's a very sad case where, you're sitting at home, you're sitting dry, in your, you know, you just can't leave, and you can't really, go out and help, because we basically couldn't, leave our side of town. We couldn't leave our neighborhood because the streets were flooded. So, but that's nothing compared to what people lost. Like, they lost their lives and their homes. I mean, water up to here, in a 2-story house, and that's so. All the ones, that are, who have lost everything, I deeply apologize, and just know that you will get through. Just keep praying and keep pushing forward, and everything will work out for the better. And but I do, however, from what I've seen, I'm highly disappointed in in Black people, because 2 instances where people were breaking into establishments and stealing stuff. Like, I saw one video, a couple of guys who broke into a beauty supply store with the water that was up to their waist, and they broke in and they stole some hair. Now, mind you, I really feel like, at a time like this, stealing hair, that's not that's just not right. People are losing their lives and they've lost their loved ones, and you're focused on stealing some hair. And I don't know what thought process possessed them to do that, but it was very disappointing. Instead of you taking that boat to go steal some hair, you should go take that boat and go rescue some lives. But, on the contrary, the people who have the boats, they're pretending to be rescuers, and they're going out there, and they'll pick up the people and drop them off, but they'll come back and break into their house, and steal their stuff. I don't understand that. Or they'll be the ones who are pretending to be in need of help, and they'll rob the people for their boat, the ones who are trying to come and help you. And I don't understand the necessity to do that. It's very dumb. It's highly childish, and I'm not gonna apologize for it, because people have their own their own thought process. I don't support negativity, so I'm not going to apologize for their actions because I don't support their actions. um, I don't I don't support stupidity, and that comes from any race. Not just black people, but in any race. I don't support stupidity and negativity, and you not thinking logically. I don't support stuff like that. So if you are out there and you're watching this and I'm talking about you, that's your own fault. You're gonna get caught, and karma's gonna catch up with you, and I'm gonna let God deal with you because he sees everything, and he saw what you did, and I'm gonna let him handle that, and I'm not gonna apologize for what I'm saying, because I really do feel like what you were doing and what was going on was just very stupid. Like, at a time like this, you should be bringing people together, not out there faking. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't see the necessity to do that. It really baffles me, and it's just very heartbreaking that these people who really need help and who really need rescue, but you're out there and you're faking it, and you're stealing from them, and you're hurting them. And it doesn't have to be physical hurt, but you're emotionally hurting them. They already lost everything, and here they're losing more stuff because you want to be out there and you want to make the dumb decision to take stuff from them and pretend to be the help. And that's just, at a time like this, that shouldn't be your thought. Your thought should be to help one another. I don't care what you have. I'm here to help your life. Like, I don't care about your material stuff, because that's material stuff. You can't replace a life. You can't. You can replace material. You can replace materials, but a life is irreplaceable. And it's just, people are losing their kids and their mothers and their husbands, and you're breaking into stuff and you're taking hair, or you're breaking into people's houses and you're taking their stuff. And I just feel like that is just so stupid. That's dumb to me. I don't see the necessity to do that. But in the end, at the end of the day, I'm very grateful for the ones who were genuine and who are sincere, with their help, and who really want to help people. And that makes me happy, to be a Houstonian. That it makes me very happy that people can look past what is looked on the outside, or their financial status or anything like that. And it makes me really happy to see people who actually would risk their lives to save somebody else's life. And I really they're like walking angels. It's very heartbreaking, because even some of those people who go out there and try to help them, they lose their life as well. It was a cop who wanted to go and help some people, but his car got swept away and he drowned. So while he's trying to go to work and try to go and help other people's lives, he lost his own in the process, and that is so sad. And but I do have to be very grateful for the ones who are out there, really trying to make a difference, and trying to help them, and who can really get the job done for that part. So that is what really makes me very happy. But as far as the others, the other stuff, I don't really know. All I know is that whoever's out there faking around and faking it, and basically just pretending and stuff like that, is just, you're a very sad case. And I hope whatever you took from them, or I hope whatever benefit you have from this, I really hope that it makes you more of a human, because if that makes you happy, it's gonna bite you back. And I just want to let you know that right now, that God is watching you. And I'm gonna let him handle you, because he sees and hears all, and I'm gonna let him fix that. But yeah, that's just a little bit of my opinion on what happened, and how I feel about it. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that little red button down below and leave a comment. You can like it, share the video if you like, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.